All human beings are different. We are individuals. We all behave differently. These individual differences are the result of variations in our genome, the blueprint for every person. And it determines how vulnerable we are to disease and how we react to medicines. Mice are genetically very similar to humans. The sequence of their genes is more than 85% identical to humans. And different breeds of mice can serve as useful models for the diversity seen in humans. Synaptologics was founded by neuroscientists who sought to collect and analyze large quantities of information about mice. The company also takes on large-scale commissioned research using the very latest techniques, while remaining animal-friendly. Research from A to Z. Synaptologics breeds 80 natural inbred strains, together with a variety of genetically modified strains. Novel mutants are also continually generated using transposon technology, producing genetic models that help us to identify genetic variations that contribute to the genetic causes of brain disorders in humans. The behavior of the mice is analyzed using a novel high-throughput method. Automated round-the-clock video observation records the entire repertoire of the mouse's behavior as it resides in its home cage. A battery of tests assess activity, sensory motor functions, anxiety, cognition, and circadian rhythms. The test equipment is integrated into the home cage, so the animal is exposed to minimum stress. In terms of animal welfare and experimental technique, this is a fundamental advance. Automated video observation in the home cage generates as many as 100,000 data points. Synaptologics processes these large data sets, compares them with thousands of previously screened mice, and condenses the essential findings. The results are supplied to the customer in the form of a phenogram. The Synaptologics facilities allow many mice to be screened in parallel. Synaptologics is convinced their measurement technology, the home cage, is an excellent predictor of how a mouse will behave in the classical behavioral tests. However, the same mouse can also be investigated in a series of well-established classical behavioral tests. These offer a first-class validation and additional data compared to home cage analysis. Behavior originates in the brain. In turn, brain function depends on electrical activity in neuronal networks. This too is being investigated at Synaptologics. One of the instruments we use applies multi-electrode array technology to record electrical signals in 4 brain slices simultaneously. Measurement is rapid and accurate, and links behavior to brain activity and synaptic transmission. Here you see Synaptologics' most productive worker, the ultra-modern cell culture robot. It can culture large quantities of cells and perform analyses with hitherto unheard-of precision. This allows medicines to be tested on cells on a large scale, as well as making visible the biological effects of the gene mutations involved in diseases of the brain. where two neurons touch, a signal is transmitted via synapses containing packages of transmitter chemicals. Synaptologics has developed special software to gain an insight into the arrival and release of these packages in nerve endings to reveal defects or disorders. Processes like these play out continuously in every living brain on Earth. In some people, these processes operate differently from those in the majority. They may suffer from anxiety or depression, or from an addiction. They may develop Parkinson's or Alzheimer's disease. Our business is to understand these problems and help solve them. Contact Synaptologics to find out how our high-tech solutions can help you meet your goals.